We'll start with Saturday, obviously first home win of the year, a fantastic team performance and individual one as well. What did you make of it?
Yeah, no, it's good performance by all of us. We needed it as a team. The fans needed it. The club needed it. So yeah, it was a great feeling to get that first win after a while, and to put in a good performance as well makes it even better.
You were named in the EFL Team of the Week as well. How nice is it to be recognised for your own personal performance?
Yeah, it is nice. Like you say, it's nice to be recognised for what you do on the pitch, but it makes it that much better when you get the 3 points as well.
You must have covered every blade of grass on that pitch twice over on Saturday. What did you make of your personal performance and of your sort of current role in this team?
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. It's been a sticky spell for everyone at the club, and we just kind of got to be confident and get on the ball, and that's what I like to do, and be brave in certain situations, and get us playing as a team and creating chances for us. So we've had to stick together, and I ran a lot on Saturday, but that's what you kind of need to do when you want to win games.
Two more assists for you as well. I think in any normal season, you'd be leading the ranks for goals or for assists because you've got a lot of both. But when you got Macaulay Langstaff on 25 goals and Jones on 24 assists, there's so much competition up there, isn't there?
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's so amazing to play with these players. They make my life so much easier. They make my game so much easier because when the first assist, it's just a simple pass to Jody, and then he does the rest. But I get another assist for it, so it's great. And it's the same with Maka. We put so many balls in for him, and he's brilliant in those situations. He finishes them off. So I've loved playing with them this season. They're just brilliant players, and they're going to go on to do amazing things. And I'm really proud of Jody for what he's been through in his career, and to play the way he has this season. It's just a massive credit to him and how hard he's worked to get his career where it is today.
Obviously, Stuart Maynard had to wait a little bit for his first home win, but it came on Saturday. What's he like to work under?
Yeah, he's brilliant. I'm delighted for him because it's been tough for all of us, but especially him coming into this job. It's been difficult. We haven't played great in some games, but I think overall, which I know probably the fans don't want to hear, but we've played well in a lot of games. We've dominated a lot of games, and if we would have had the luck that maybe we deserved, we would have, we wouldn't be in this situation, and he wouldn't have waited till Saturday to get his first home win. Granted, there's been some, we haven't played as well, and there's been some errors by all of us, but the gaffer can't really control those. But he's been brilliant. He's a really good guy, a really good coach. I'm really enjoying working with him, and hopefully now we can just continue what we did on Saturday.
You've played for a lot of good clubs across England and across Europe, but I think you'd probably agree yourself. You've maybe struggled to settle in places. Would you say that you feel settled here at Notts?
Yeah, definitely. It's the happiest I've been in my career. And it's the best I've played, so I'm really enjoying life here at Notts. The fans have been amazing, the club's been amazing, the players, the staff. It's just a good club. It's got a good feel about the place, and it feels like a club that's on the up, that have good qualities, good morals, and it's just full of good people who are hungry to do well. And that's what I noticed straight away when I came in, when I first met the old gaffer and all the staff. And you don't get that a lot in football. It's a club that's stable and a club that want to do well. I'm really enjoying it here, and we play amazing football. So it's really good.
You've probably nearly made more appearances now for Notts, I think, any other club you've been at in your career. How important has that been for you personally at this point of your career?
Yeah, massively important. I want to play every game. I hate being on the bench. So to have played as many games as I have this season, it's been really good for my development, for me maturing as a player, and you get better with experience. So hopefully I just keep on getting better with all these games.
Is a goal now, do you think, for you and for the team, just to sort of lay really good foundations down, ready to go again next season now?
Yeah, that's a little bit hard for me to say because I'm still hurting about this season and where we are in the table, because I feel like we had a real chance at getting promoted, at least getting in the playoffs. But no, when you sit down and reflect, it is about now, like you say, putting in the groundwork for next season. And I think we've got an amazing team and staff to do something really great next season, and it's something we can build on, hopefully the latter end of the season.
Just finally for me, there's been a few little sort of disagreements with fans now and again and stuff like that. Passion's very high, but it feels as if, particularly recent performances, that everything like that has kind of turned a corner now. Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely, and the fans are entitled to their opinion. They pay their money to come and watch us play, and when they don't see us performing or getting the results, they're going to get frustrated, and kind of the only way they can show their frustration is by booing us, or by giving their opinion, and they're completely entitled to that. We're all hurting when we see us losing, when we're on the pitch, when goals are going in, when we're not playing as well as we can do. It hurts us all massively. And it's a collective thing. It's the players, it's the staff, but also the fans. They have a massive role to play, because when it's rocking here, it's amazing. It is like a 12th man, and it just gives us so much confidence. So it's been upsetting that we haven't been able to repay them with our performances and our results. So I think sometimes with fans, not just Notts County fans, I think a lot of football fans think we just go home and we're not bothered, or when we're on the pitch we're not upset in our mind, and it's not upsetting us and hurting us, because it was just crazy what was going on the pitch at times. It was unexplainable, and that was the hardest part, because you're looking around at us as a team and thinking we have the best team in the league, and that might sound crazy to hear, but that's genuinely what I believed. And when we weren't getting the results and the performances, it really hurt all of us. So hopefully now we can build on this and move on together as a club, and put things right at the end of this season, but also next season, because I think what we have here is quite special, and our goal is to get promoted, and we need the fans more than anything to get behind us and stick with us.
Thank you, Dan. I'm pleased to hear you so happy here as well. So thank you.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Hi, Dan. You've had a goal contribution pretty much every other game this season for Notts. Is that something that you envisioned you'd be able to do when you first came? What's been the key to doing that? Yeah,
definitely that was something that I wanted to do this season, because football is so stat-based now. It's not a lot of how you play on the pitch, is what you bring to the team in terms of goals and assists, especially in my position. So that was definitely my goal this season, to get as many as I can, and to be up there. I think the old gaffer Luke Williams has a lot to pay. He how can I say it? He's a massive reason for that, because he was so big on goals and assists, and getting us in positions where we can be effective. But then also the new gaffer, he's helped me massively, just giving me that confidence and that belief to keep going, and just to add to what Luke did, and also the players around me. It's when you've, like I said before, when you've got Jody Jones and Maka and Aaron Nemain, and Didsey, and the midfield behind us. When I'm playing with such amazing players, it makes life very easy.
Do you think then that your mindset's been maybe one of the biggest changes for you this season, in terms of hunting those? Obviously, playing as you play on the pitch, like you say, which sometimes gets ignored, but hunting those goals and assists when you can.
Yeah, definitely, because how we play, it's like very structural, and it was very much like if I'm in a position on the pitch, Maka will know where to be and where to run, and if I know Jody's, he's about to wheel up his left foot, I know I have to be in a certain position. And once you kind of do it the first time, I think it was my first start here. I can't remember who it's against at home. Tranmere maybe, where I scored the header at the back stick. Once you get that first one, you think, oh, this actually works. And then you get the second one, and then the third one, you get flipping it. It's not a coincidence, it's not an accident. So then it just made me really hungry to get more and more. So it's been great.
And as you touched on already, in terms of when maybe things weren't going the way for the team that they wanted to, it's difficult as a player to control your emotions, obviously, and keep that neutral level, I guess.
Yeah, and I'm a very emotional person. Everyone who's close to me knows that. I'm quite emotional sometimes, and sometimes I don't know how to deal with that best, and it can come out of me in a wrong way or not a productive way. So that's been a challenge. Obviously, we know the incident against Sutton, but that was just pure emotion and pure passion and frustration, and everything that had happened previously. It just kind of built up and came in that way. And then also I scored 2 goals in that game, so it's like I'm the kind of player that plays on the edge a little bit, where I can do something a little bit that's not great, but then also score 2 goals. And it's trying to find that balance of getting it right, where I don't go over the edge, or and I'm not playing within myself, and I'm playing with no emotion, because I can't. You have to. If you want the best of me, you kind of have to take that a little bit, but it's also from me trying to get that balance and control that.
We're obviously looking ahead a little bit, talking about next season, which we're not there yet, but I guess the key is to try and find that consistent level across the whole season to then be a top 7 team rather than where you are now.
Yeah, definitely, and that's what we'll be looking to do in pre-season. And I don't want to sound like a broken record, but it's a great team, a great manager and great staff. It's something that if we get it right can be really amazing, and I'm pretty sure we will.